Welcome in everybody to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. I'm Zoe Whaler, joined by Hunter Vickers. And what a sunny day it is to have a baseball game. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely not like the first game we broadcasted this year. Was quite a bit chillier, but so I'm very, very thankful for the sun out. Should be a good game today. Civil will pitch.
Almost hit.
Yeah, it almost hit him in the back. Silva winds up, swings. Ooh, a little high.
Right, come on, Tyler, settle down.
Langford up to bat for Fort Morgan. Pitch comes in.
That was a great one.
Strike. Count 2-1.
That was a nice swing.
And he will connect with that. That'll go to the left field. Langford will make it to first base. Now up to bat, number 21, Romero. Silva checking the bases.
That was a good one.
A little outside. And Romero will connect with that one, but it'll be a foul ball.
That was a good one.
Count now 1-2.
Feel like it's gonna swing right on 1-2.
That could be big time, yeah. One more strike
Great
and he's
one.
out, and looks like Silva just got the job done. Frederick's at one strike. Keller up to bat for the Mustangs.
One nice roll to first.
Silva delivers.
That was a
Strike
that was
one.
a great curveball.
Silva checking the base, making sure to keep him honest.
It was a nice shot for a guy that doesn't have a good average on batting.
Well, that's all right. He was able to connect there. It ended up being a foul ball, but
Yeah, nice
he was
with
able
contact.
to get it. Yeah. Silva checking the bases again. Kind of wind up, made him get back to first base there.
Yeah, that should have been a balk.
Silva delivers, and Keller will swing at that. It would hit the ball a little bit, but not quite hard enough to really go flying there, so he'll remain at bat.
You know, I could have it on a 2-on-1 count.
You're exactly right. We'll swing at that one again.
It was a little late.
Yeah, Keller had kind of had to reach for that one, but either way, he went for it, and that'll give Frederick 2 strikeouts. Only need one more.
That was a great
Diaz
one.
will swing at that, making the count 0-1.
Nice lead on first.
And Diaz able to hit that. Hit it far back.
Well,
Not
catch by
to
catcher.
worry, though, as Cruz was there to catch the ball. Third out, and Frederick will come out. I'd like to take this moment to shout out one of our sponsors, Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe's specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Frederick High School and the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop in to Gabe's soon to get some delicious grub and tell them the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network sent you. We'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
GSA is a gay-straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnston's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they are best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network as we are at the bottom of the first inning. Zadell's up to bat.
Yeah, Zadell, you all know him. Great batter on the field and off the field.
Yeah, definitely a great person. Works for everybody.
Yeah.
Super kind. And Zadell will be able to hit the ball there, make a connection, but they're able to get him out first. Oh, excuse me, that looks like it was not Zadell. It looked like a 1-7, but that was 11. That was Flynn. Now up to bat, we got Zamudio.
That first pitch was okay, but could have been better.
Zamudio hits it.
That was good
down
connection.
Center field. Easily gets on first base. The base runner to go to second, but decides to play it safe.
Yeah, he looks like that guy that has a lot of speed to steal. Second.
Yeah, he definitely could if he wanted to. Just turn on the gas and speed to second. But I think he played it smart. You know, he didn't really quite have the gap. It would have been a little bit too much of a risk. And he read that and just hung back, and that was smart. Rosati connects, sends it again straight down the middle. A little right of middle, but
That was a nice speed.
Rosati able to get the first. Zamudio now on third. That was a good hit, able to send it far, just out of range of any of the Mustangs' hands, so they couldn't catch it right off the bat, and then gave time for Zamudio to get to third, and then for himself to get to an easy first base.
Yeah, that could have been an easy double. If he just got into the gap a little bit.
Yep. Fisher's up to bat. Nice curve there.
Yeah, that curve, if it was a little bit more out, if it went a little bit more in, would have been the ball.
Yeah, and that's exactly the trick. You got to learn exactly how to get the spin on so it can come right over the plate in the exact position you want, and the batter won't swing, and then it'll be a
Like that. That's a great tip.
Yep. And Fisher to get that one. 2 strikes. Swing at that one again. For Morgan now having 2 outs. Lonnie comes up to bat.
This guy has a lot of love in the school. He also a fan favorite.
Lonnie will swing at that one.
You have to have an eye when the ball's on the ground. You never swing at that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things you have to learn to read on when to hit and when not to hit, and obviously there's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah, what pitch good, which pitch isn't.
Exactly. That'll go left field. Be a
That's
foul ball.
contact.
Yeah, at least you're right. You did get contact. That'll be
That's
high
high.
into the outside. Count 1-2. And he swings to that one, sends it high. Land to the JV field.
Yeah, at least no one got hurt. At least.
True, yeah, that could be scary. Baseballs are not some light things, especially when they're flying at quite a few miles per hour. Villani motions for Zamudio to stay. Zamudio was looking for the run there. Villani connects.
That was a nice out.
Yeah. They were looking to try, and Frederick was trying to look to get to second base, but the Mustangs were able to beat them there, making it their 3rd out. And we will be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome in everybody to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the second. Your score remains 0-0. Mustangs up to bat. Aguirre able to connect.
He would have been
they
safe.
Called out a strike.
He would have been safe. If it was
was-
like another inch closer.
Yeah, it was definitely a tight call right there. Within a few inches of getting a safe, but Frederick will able to be a tad quicker and get the out. Pitch comes through. The Villa hits that high. Again, sends it to the JV field.
Again, if that was a home run, it would have been 600 feet.
A home run is definitely hard to get, but it would be very cool.
Yeah, hard in high school.
Beautiful pitch right there by Silva, right over the center of the plate. Nice and easy strike.
That was a nice contact to the bat.
Yeah, nice contact on the ball. Probably hit it a little off because it sent it backwards. But
Yeah, a lot could happen on the 12 count.
that'll be
What
the
a
third
strikeout.
strike.
And this pitcher has been doing a good performance these 2 innings.
You're absolutely right. Silva's been practically point on every time. Definitely minimalizing the runs that Fort Morgan's been able to get.
Could have been a strike. Was a little bit high.
Exactly.
Oh! And I remember it's so hard to attempt a bump like this. It is not easy.
Yeah. It's a new type of timing you have to
Yeah.
master, and it can be difficult. Or I shouldn't say it could be. It is difficult.
Yeah, it's really good. Then you can bunt at the great time. But you get it easy out. That was a nice check swing. That was a nice outside pitch.
Silva delivers.
That was a
Baker
nice
swings
swing.
on that.
That was a perfect
Count
swing.
3-2. Once again, sends it right over the back of the fence.
Yeah, that's why the JV field and varsity field are close to each other. Because of 2 games going on at once.
And Sybil will get that third strike, making it the third out. I would like to take this moment to recognize one of our sponsors, FHS Booster Club. Frederick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration. The after-prom party grants to student groups and clubs as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.org. realtorbroadcast.com and click on Contact Us or attend our next meeting in the FHS Library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager and will have board positions opening next year. If you are wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supporters, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN. All right, and we will be back on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell real estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
The Frederick High School Music Foundation is a foundation that is created by the music department and by the music teachers. They strive for success and want to help out the community in their own ways. They encourage students to join the music foundation, so if you feel like you want to help out with the community or get involved with concerts or any other music-related activities, please reach out to Mr. Thomas, who is the band teacher, or Mr. Liss, who is the orchestra director, or if you feel like singing, reach out to Mr. Brown for information.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the second inning, or the third inning, excuse me. Currently, Devin Fury is up to bat. Devin Zadell.
Yeah, Devin has that good idea of baseball.
Yeah. And excuse me again, we got another correction. Bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible to read Devin's number. And
Devin will strike out there.
yeah, since there's like two 17s, it's really hard to figure out who's which.
Yeah, definitely hard to sometimes see their numbers too when they're at a little bit of an angle, and you're trying to figure out, who you're giving credit to. Faulkner is up to bat.
That was a nice pitch.
Swing on that one.
That was a terrible spot for him to swing at.
Well, it's alright. As we said before, sometimes it can be hard to read, especially when you get this level and they start adding things like the curveballs and other other types of pitches to try and throw off the batter.
They're trying to trick the batter with, like, you're going to pitch it, then you really don't.
Yeah. And they could do that a little bit, but there are some rules on how much they can kind of fake it, or else that could be misleading to the batter too much, and so the umps will call it
a balk.
Yep. That swing will be high.
That's just a bat throw.
Faulkner will walk to first base. Bowen up to bat. He sends that flying high into the right. Be a foul ball. So Romero's pitching for the Mustangs.
You always have a pitching change. That means, like, your other pitcher's having, like, a bad time pitching.
Could mean that, or they just wear their arm out a lot.
Yeah.
Depends how long the games go, which is very fair.
Yeah, like the last one we had when it was like 4 hours.
It wasn't quite 4 hours, but definitely felt like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was definitely a little bit colder, which made it feel a little bit longer, but it's all right. We're happy to broadcast.
Yeah. Like today's supposed to be 70, but it'll feel cold as the sundown. Nice eye on that ball.
Bone will swing at that, but unable to connect.
Yeah, 1-2 count. A lot of stuff could happen. Yeah, I like how far out he leads to make sure that he doesn't get caught off.
Yeah, he has a very good eye.
Yeah.
Bone will swing at that, making that his third strike. Alex Clapp not coming up to bat.
Yeah, Alex Clapp has a good history with baseball, basketball, and soccer. But he's very good at basketball.
Yes, he's a multi-sport athlete, which is definitely quite talented to be able to play in 3 sports, and takes a lot of time managing.
Yeah, for a
for homework and
sophomore.
everything. Yeah, especially for a sophomore.
Yeah, playing for Varsity for everything.
Yeah, very, very impressive.
For a sophomore. He is also good at baseball too.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he's on varsity, and so that already takes a lot of skill. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy to get that at that high of level. At being only a sophomore, like you said, especially where typically, there's kind of like a certain ranking you have to go up where. Freshmen will typically start like at C team, and then sophomores at JV, and then juniors and seniors on varsity. So to be on varsity as a sophomore is quite impressive.
Yeah, I remember playing on my JV year in soccer and got a little bit better each time to try getting to varsity.
Yeah, and that's all that matters. As long as you just give it your best and you're working to get a little bit better every day, adding up, by the end of the year, you will have made a lot of improvement, a lot of growth.
Yeah, almost his year. Yeah, a lot of growth in high school sports make you grow like that.
Clapp switched to his left hand there. And that'll bring us to the top of the third. And we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they're best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Welcome back into the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. This is Russ Fox. I'm tapping in for Zoe for one half of an inning because I wanted to and I asked. she was kind enough to let me. So Hunter, we'll call this top of the third. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
All right. So back in top of third, still knotted at 0. Tyler Silva, senior pitcher for the Golden Eagles, dealing in the third here. Jake Adair, a freshman, steps in the box for the Mustangs. So he winds up, delivers, and it's a ball just outside.
Yeah, a little bit down.
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit down. That might have been right.
Yeah.
Second pitch is back inside, so a good take there by the freshman for the Mustangs. Silva behind the count. 2 balls and no strikes. He winds and delivers. And there he got one. There he painted the outside corner. Maybe brought that up a little bit, Hunter, and painted that outside, working away from the right-hander, trying to do something, maybe a ground ball on the right side. His 4th pitch of the bat. Brought it back in, but got him to bite on that. Evens the count at 2-2. Oh, we got him again. Struck him out. Nice pitch down and in. Maybe Cruz behind the plate saw a little weakness there in that first swing and went right back to it. The best coach I ever coached with used to tell me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so Tyler went right back to the well there. Jay Layden, the senior, bounces the ball to shortstop across. Oh, and a high throw over the head. Sails fortunately does not go in the dugout. Cruz backs it up, throw over to second, and they are just behind. So a throwing there by the Golden Eagles.
I think great way to set up for a double play.
Yeah, well,
they could get it.
Yeah, couldn't keep the runner on first base. So, a little errant throw there by Riley Faulkner. He got set up, I think a little bit of speed from the senior, maybe rushed that throw a little bit, airmailed it, and now the Mustangs for the first time this afternoon have a runner in scoring position. Delivery from Silver just leaks outside a little bit.
Yeah, first time today that someone's in scoring position for today's game.
Yep. C. Langford steps in the box. He's a junior. He's batting a nice 476 on the year. And he flails one into right field. That is going to drop. That's going to bring home the first run for the Mustangs. Throw comes into second base, hits the cutoff man, and keeps the guy on first. But the Mustangs break the ice. They're the first on the board and lead the Golden Eagles 1-0 here in the top of the third.
Yeah, always you have to worry about you're down by 1 or down by 2.
Yeah, so 1-0 now, down by 1. So Tyler's got a reset here. He's got a left-hander in the box. He pops up. A lot of foul balls today, haven't there been, Hunter?
Yeah.
I think this is the pitcher. I can't quite tell because I can't see the number. He's a big dude and he's a left-hander, so I bet it's the same guy. Tyler delivers, and another foul ball. That one kind of sprayed over the third base dugout. Interesting to watch, Hunter. I think it's interesting to watch right-handed pitchers work to manage both pitching to a left-handed batter while they've got a runner on first base. The kind of the look over, maybe there we go, the little pick play or at least a step off to keep them honest. Unlike the MLB, there's no limit on how many times these high school boys can do it. There you go. There's a swing. He took. Yeah, he did. There you go. I'm just trying to help the umpire here, make sure we all make the exact right call, and they got a strikeout. That's a big strikeout. You give up a ground ball, and ultimately an unearned run from Tyler Silva, who, but how do you be mentally tough and bounce back from that, right? Because he did a nice job there. He got a punch out.
Did this game back on pitch that isn't in his zone?
Yep, and so 2 outs there. Runner advances. A little less likely to induce a throw down there on the 2 out versus 1 out. There's a pitch, paints the inside corner. Cruz frames that ball nicely, and count evens at 1-1. So 2 outs, top of the third. Runner on second base, 1-0 Mustangs, 1-1 count. Silva delivers. Silva, I know Tyler's last name Silva, so Tyler, I apologize. I'll get it right here. That's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One more strike. We're going to limit the damage and get out of this third inning and onto the bottom half of the third.
Yeah, just can't swing at it, no matter what zone it goes in.
The runner on second baseman is playing some games. He's fast, you can tell that. And he induced a balk. That's frustrating. It happens. It caught the attention of Tyler, and instead of stepping off, he made a flinch, a motion home, and then stepped off back, which is a balk. So runner advances to third on the balk. No big deal if we get a punch out here. No harm done if we can get that. Foul ball popped up out of play to the right. Now, runner on third base does add a little pressure to the catcher, doesn't it, Hunter?
Yeah.
And so a little more pressure on Cruz to make sure nothing gets past him. But a little less pressure sometimes on the pitcher. Just focus on the batter, nothing else. And there he gets a pop-up. That's going to be trouble. It's coming in, and it drops in front of Devin on the right-hand side. So the runner from third will walk on in, and that's going to end up being a triple. That's going to be a 2-out triple for number 14, Keller. He's a senior with a .321 average. He'll bump that up just a little bit here.
Yeah, and then the wind picked it up.
Yeah, that might be right. It's Devin there in right field is looking into the sun, dealing with the wind. That's a ball that's tailing away from him towards the line. That's a ball inside. The DS, the junior, he flinches away from it. It wasn't that far in, but it was a ball. So here we go. Tyler's in the same spot again. He's got a guy on third base. He goes inside. That's been his pitch right now. Mustangs haven't been able to connect on that low and in pitch. So he's got a spot there. He's going to try to work here with 2 outs. There he goes. He's going to high chopper to the third base. It's going to be fielded. The throw over in time. Limits damage. So Tyler didn't have a ton of help that inning from his defense, but he got through 2-0 Mustangs after the top of the third. That's so fun.
I know.
That's crazy. You were really good at it.
Sorry, I sweated on the headset. You might want to wipe it.
That's all.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they're best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out. Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it.
You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the bottom of the third as we were joined at the top of the third with Dr. Fox. Thank you very much to him, and what a pleasure that was to have him. I think I should let him just take over my job. But we have number 11 for the Golden Eagles up to bat.
Yeah, he already had a foul ball. Had nice contact. Yeah, that good speed coming into first. Yeah, well, sometimes on varsity, these guys have canyons that they throw the ball in, and they could travel pretty far.
Absolutely, they can send that ball flying. We got Zamudi up to bat. So Romero will kind of wait patiently for him to get ready.
Nice batting stance.
Romero swings in. Cruz waited thinking that was going to be a ball, but had a nice curve on it, so it was a strike.
Yeah, he could have swung on that and just hit it. It could have been a homer.
That pitch came a little bit to the outside. That one comes high, right about his eye level.
Yeah, if that one hit him in the eye, his eye would definitely be broken.
Yeah, that would be scary. But thankfully that shouldn't happen. But
yeah, the speed
never
that the
know.
ball travels at. Yeah, I remember one time I wasn't being safe and I broke a nose playing baseball.
I do not remember that, but I would not be surprised as just injuries can come quite quickly and just at the random spots. As Romero had kept him honest on first base with a quick little throw, and then there he got Zamudio to swing. Zamudio hits it, comes a little bit just inside the lines, but still to the left. Zamudio able to get first, tries for second, and he will get there.
Nice speed. Coming in to second. If he still ran when the ball was back, that would have been a great triple.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. But even still, we have a great advantage as we have Flynn on third base and Zamudio on second.
Yeah, it's good setup for a 2-run in. You have enough speed coming in.
Zadi up to back here.
Yeah, it's pitching like the new rule in the MLB with the pitch clock coming in.
Yeah, that rule just got added, but thankfully that's not here for high school. It's kind of like a shot clock of basketball. That's how it kind of copes with me.
Oh, that was a nice catch by the catcher. Not by a pitcher.
It's kind of at a weird angle, but he's able to hold on to it there.
Yeah, once in a while I ever seen any of those catches. And seeing how good. Like, they're showing how pitchers like to show off.
Fisher now up to bat.
Yeah, the same about Fisher, how good he is in speed and batting.
Yes. Good eye there. So it came a little bit on the inside of the plate. That'll be a ball. Fisher connects, but that'll send it flying up and over.
To JV field again.
We've had quite a few of those this game. Zamudio getting a little antsy on third. Because he starts to advance a little bit. Sam hits that one.
Oh, he's
Gets
in
a
a pickle.
first. And Zamudio in a little bit of a pickle, and he's running back and forth. Is able to keep himself alive there for a little bit, but eventually got him out.
This guy walk-up song is pretty much great.
They do have some really good walk-up songs.
You have a good batter on deck. Coming up.
Villani. Miro delivers, and that'll come inside the plate there. Good read by Villani. As we got Fisher at first base. And Zadell up to bat, getting ready.
Yeah, his leadoff is great. Just keeping it short. That doesn't get
Romero's?
picked off.
Yeah.
Next thing, get out.
That'll come high above his head. Villani able to walk to first base. Puts Fisher on second. The score 1-2. Your Golden Eagles on the bottom side of that.
That's
That'll
contact.
come low, but Zadell will swing at that. He's able to get a little bit of contact, but not enough to really do anything. Be his first strike.
Yeah, people in the major leagues, when they see that ball, they usually hit it and it just fly out. Or just goes far.
Yeah, those in the major league have a whole nother level of intensity, and Zadell will swing at that. Another strike. Yeah, but in the MLB, they have a whole nother level of just skill and ability, and so it's definitely pretty entertaining to watch what they're able to do and show off.
Yeah, just like levels goes through rookie,
Ramir
enter.
pitches high on that one.
No, rookie, medium, enter, then pros.
Yeah, there definitely is a process to get there, that's for sure.
Even beats a pitch clock. Going through that.
Zadell thought that was going to be a ball, but it was right over the plate. That'll be the third out for Frederick High. And we will come to the top of the fourth. But I'd like to take this moment first to shout out FHS Unified. The Golden Eagles Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Frederick High School's Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified Athletics love what they do and appreciate the support of our entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletics, reach out to Mrs. Galliard or anyone on the Unified team. I'd also like to shout out Zadell Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zadell at Zadell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who has been selling homes in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community, FHS, and a proud partner of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, be sure to visit his office at 8110 Colorado Boulevard, right by Safeway. Watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@zadellrealty.com. Greg Zadell and his Zadell Realty, your community-centered realtor. And we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
The Unified Athletics here at Frederick High School are a student-based program, and they focus on the students here at Frederick High School, making them feel included and making them feel welcome. They have many different opportunities to make you feel included. If you have any questions about how to join and be a part of Unified Athletics, please reach out to Mr. Lear or Mrs. Amy for more information. GSA is a gay-straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnston's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
The following is a
Here
production.
at the top of the fourth, the score 2-1, excuse me. The Mustangs are leading. As Frederick was already able to get a fast out here. But Dalvia is able to get to first. Seen a nice swing there that hit left field. Silva patiently waiting. Delivers. That'll be a strike. Baker up to bat for the Mustangs. He'll swing at that one. Able to connect. And Cruz kind of knew he was going to get there, so just didn't even attempt to try and get him out. Or excuse me, he knew it was a foul ball. That's what it was. So Baker will still be at bat.
Yeah, this guy knows when to watch the ball, when they go in for a strike. He knows when to swing and when it's a ball.
And he'll connect on that, sitting it high, just a little left to center. And Frederick's able to pick that off. 2 outs now, 1 to go. As Silva has remained pitching this whole entire time. He's just done a phenomenal job today.
Yeah, I saw my predictions was going to be the same, 0-0. It's a no-hitter on each team. I was watching it.
That'll be swung and hit left field. And once again, Frederick Golden Eagles able to pick that off. That'll be your 3rd out. I'd like to take this opportunity to shout out another one of our sponsors, Key Club. Are you worried about your service hours? Finding service opportunities can be overwhelming, but you don't need to be by yourself. Key Club means service with friends, opportunities to rise up the ranks, traveling, meeting Key Clubbers around the district, and a close-knit community. All things you love without the pressure. Also, Stop Interstate Toyota. Stop Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stop Interstate Toyota is a proud supporter of the students of Frederick High School and the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. Brian and his team at Stop are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick and are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. Stop at the dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. We'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles.
The Unified Athletics here at Frederick High School are a student-based program, and they focus on the students here at Frederick High School, making them feel included and making them feel welcome. They have many different opportunities to make you feel included. If you have any questions about how to join and be a part of Unified Athletics, please reach out to Mr. Lear or Mrs. Amy for more information. GSA is a gay-straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnston's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. I'm Zoe Whitler, joined by Hunter Vickers. We are at the bottom of the fourth. As that swing by Romero will come a little bit to the right.
Yeah, if it was a little bit in, it would have been hit easily.
Faulkner is up to bat. He'll swing at that one. Unable to connect, however. Nice pitch right there by Romero. Caught Faulkner a little bit off guard. He was kind of preparing for a curveball there, but it just kind of came straight over the plate. He would pull a strike.
Yeah, he's like my thought would have been a ball or like a strike without his eye just looking at the ball.
Exactly. Faulkner will hit that one, comes left field. Like you're saying, Hunter, sometimes, you can be expecting, something really hard and complicated, and then it's the easy ones that kind of throw you off because you're not expecting it to be that simple. But so it can be tricky sometimes to be prepared for either one.
Yeah, my soccer coach always says to my teammates, is you're down by 2 or 1, just imagine the score is 0-0, and it's like a new game.
Exactly. You can always come back, and it's never going to do any good. Faulkner will strike at that one. Like you said, you can always come back, and nothing ever is going to help you out, in the game by just getting in your head and beating yourself up and saying you're going to lose. The only way to try and give yourself any opportunity is just to keep positive about it and keep a good mindset.
Yeah, really, that mindset would have helped with anything.
And we almost got a bunt there. You see Bowen's a little upset about that.
Yeah, this guy, he's like the Bryce Harper guy that plays in MLB.
Clapp coming up to bat. Romero waits patiently. Clapp ready to go. Had to go to bunt that. Not quite able to do so, so that'll be his first strike. Romero keeping a runner on first, honest, and
Yeah, good tip is when you're ever at a game, you watch it, like this, always watch the better player. Or always a bigger guy.
there always is a bigger guy. It's what you got to prepare for, but that's kind of what makes the game fun. As Frederick's able to get Golden Eagle on second base there. Yes, but definitely is fun to kind of have a little bit of a challenger. Just keeps the game interesting, adds a little bit of spice. Makes it fun to play, makes it fun to watch.
Yeah.
Clapp able to hit on that one. He'll make it to first. He's going to second. Meanwhile, Bogan able to hit home, tying this game up 2-2. And Clapp successfully made it to second base. Frederick is in a good spot here.
Yeah, sorry about that pause for a little bit. Some guy just came over and started talking to us.
It's all right. Sometimes people want to say hi, and then I love saying hi, although sometimes it's a little bit hard when you're on mic, but good to say hello. Definitely a fun community. Flynn hits that, gets an easy first, and that allows Clapp to get to third. Oh, excuse me, got an out on that. It looked like he made it. Cruz walks up to bat. Cruz swings. Not quite able to get it.
No, the only reason we had that many fans is because the energy we have.
Well, lots of Frederick people love coming to support the teams. I mean, you might not always have a packed house, but even just having, some supporters is always good. And there's definitely quite a few people here. We got lots of parents, a few students, and even some of the parents are here, which is crazy. As Fort Morgan's about an hour and a half drive from here, so shout out to them for making their way down here.
Yeah, during one game I saw last year in soccer, there was only a short amount of fans that showed up for both teams.
And that's always difficult, as Zamudio will walk first. It's definitely difficult to play when you don't really have a lot of fans, because you play better when there's energy and when there's cheering, and so to not have anybody there is definitely hard. And the people on the bench, people on the sidelines got to work a lot harder to try and create that energy for the players on the field and on the court, whatever sport it may be.
Or on the field. Did you see middle school kids out here a lot? Because they love us up here.
Rosati up to bat. Yeah, it is definitely very cool to see some of the younger generations, younger grades coming to watch. Some of them, they have older siblings, and some of them just love watching baseball. And, even others, any of those might apply, or they might just love watching, being able to come watch the high schoolers. And as, they get excited for when they get in high school. And Rosati's pitch, or his hit, gets caught there, and that is Frederick's third out. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the fifth. The score is currently tied up 2-2. Silva remains pitching.
You guys may hear some background noise by the crowd.
That's all right. It just shows that they're into the game and they're excited to be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, fans like to say hi to us.
Landon tried to bunt that one. Was close, not quite able to get there though. Silva's pitch will hit his left hip and he will jog to first.
They love these fans being supportive of their team, players, and their sons.
Absolutely. Silva kind of examining what he wants to do there.
They'll lay on the slide. Yeah, we don't want anyone on base anymore.
Langford up to bat for the Mustangs. Yeah, definitely some big time pitches right here, as this could be a good opportunity for us to be able to get a turnaround, get back on the batting side, and try and score to get in the lead.
Yeah, that was a nice play to get the lead runner out. The only thing that's cool about these bat is it's metal, and you can have the ball travel further with the metal bat than wood.
I'll come left, but just right over the base there. Perfectly thrown. Be the first strike. As Amudio sees Landon trying to steal second, and he's ended up being able to be successful as the baseball wasn't quite able to be caught and tag him out. And the Mustangs will connect on that. There'll be a foul ball that went far to the back left side of the field.
Yeah, the difference between these jerseys is Fort Morgan almost has white jerseys.
They do. They have a very light gray, which can be
Like-
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, for white. And Romero, the Mustangs pitcher, is able to hit that one nice and low. Although Silva has quick reactions, able to get to Fisher, and they'll get that out. That'll be the second out there. One more to go for Frederick. Keller up to bat for the Mustangs.
Yeah, 2 down for 2 outs for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, exactly. One to go.
Yeah, a lot of stuff could happen. But my prediction is it would be a pop out to left. Or maybe like a strikeout.
Yeah, definitely a good opportunity here for Frederick. And that'll be hit high. Fisher, nice easy grab there. Third out. And we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community.
Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
The Frederick High School Theater aims to help students explore their challenging and diverse theatrical experiences. They have practices every day to get better practice for when they have the opportunity to show the community. They have a show coming up which is called Almost Maine, which is from February 24th and the 25th. And their last play is called High Fidelity High School Edition. This show happens on April 21st, 22nd, 28th, and the 29th. You could have the ability to win awards from hard work and outstanding achievements. If you are interested or want to be a part of those plays or musicals, reach out to Mr. Kuhn for more information and details.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. Bottom of the fifth here. Score still tied 2-2. Fisher up to bat. Just hit one to the far left outside field.
Yeah, great timing coming back.
He'll swing at that one. Unable to connect. That'll be his third strike.
Yeah, always a lot could happen on the top of the lineup.
Villani now up to bat.
Yeah, the guy before the on deck guy hits, you always want to get a guy on base to have him in scoring position.
Definitely the goal there, a lot harder done than said, but yes, you're right. Definitely the goal to try and get everyone or somebody on bat somebody on base every time somebody's up to bat.
Yeah, because I've seen in the past a lot of bat plays in high school baseball.
Villani able to
Like
connect.
that mistake.
Sends it left field. Able to get on first base.
Yeah, he had enough. The ball went further enough to go second, but it's totally alright if you don't really want to go second.
Zadell up to bat. Miro checking the bases. Zadell swings at that.
Yeah, Zadell is like 0-7 right now. No, like 0-3.
I think he's connected on some of them.
Yeah.
I know we've said it's definitely hard to read. It's definitely a skill you have to attain there. So we can talk all we want about, how many he's missed, but definitely harder than it looks. So you still got to have some respect,
Yeah, still have respect for all the hits he had. If someone always count hits as catches, then that would count as a hit count.
And Zadell will swing at that one. His third strike brings Faulkner up to bat.
1-4 for Zadell. Not a bad batting record. But could have been much better. He could have stolen that one because it was a bad wild pitch.
Wind's picking up here a little bit. We'll have to see how that will impact the ball and the outcome of their swings.
And see if the ball will
Faulkner will swing at that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen a ball get hit right behind us. Right in front of us.
Yeah, there hasn't been one that has hit the fence in front of our faces.
Or one that hit the tent.
Yeah, that's nice. Count now 2-1.
I could have it on 2-1. I feel like it's going to get walked right on these last 3 pitches.
Right, went right through the ump's hand or legs right there.
Yeah, found a ball coming right to us in front of our faces.
Now pitches a little low. Definitely cool to see all the communication between the players and their coaches.
Yeah.
Some verbal, some with their Morse code, I guess you can call it,
the steel
hand
code.
signs. Yeah, there you go. That's the word for it.
Or non-steel call. Because people have different signs for stealing.
Yeah. You gotta learn to read which ones.
Yeah, a lot of scoring making broadcast fun like this.
Yeah. Faulkner able to walk to first as that pitch will have gone inside the plate there. So you have Faulkner on first. I can't say who that is on second, but we've got Golden Eagles on the first 2 bases.
Alex
With going
Clapp,
up to bat.
the only sophomore coming
Swings.
up. Yeah, sophomores have more mentality on batting.
That'll be a strike.
They're good at offense and then defense on baseball.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good game here. As we can see, the score is still 2-2. So definitely a well-matched game here, which is fun to play and fun to watch.
Yeah, my predictions on this game is 3-2, Frederick, or a 3-4 Fort Morgan.
As that'll Bowen strike right there will be the third out for Frederick, bringing us to the top of the 6th. But we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network after this short break.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go. Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they're best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food.
Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the 6th. Score tied 2-2.
Yeah, this game could go a little bit longer if it stays tied like this.
Diaz swings at that and able to connect. You're absolutely right, Hunter. Depending how this inning and the next inning goes, we could definitely go into overtime and this game could extend. But you never know. 2 innings, a lot can happen. As Diaz able to hit that to the left field. Although Frederick reacts quickly, gets it to Fisher. Able to get it out there.
But when the home team scores, that's when the game is completely over.
Well, you never know, because it's not over till the game's over, which is
7th inning.
kind of cliche, but definitely true there. You got to just keep fighting until you can't anymore. That way you know you've just given your all and everything, and you can be sad about the loss, and that's totally okay, but then you can at least leave knowing you've given your best, and that's all that really matters.
And then you could, practice for that mistake.
Aguirre hits that right field. Fisher again with a catch. Second out.
Yeah, this is a really fast inning coming through.
This has been. First has got 2 outs right off the bat. Pun not intended. We've been able to get 2 outs pretty quickly. So this could be a pretty short first half of the inning. That'll go high up to the right. And Fisher catches that. 3rd out. And that'll bring us to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back here after a break on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they are best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food.
Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. As we wait for the game to get back started up here, I'd like to take this moment to shout out FHS Music Foundation. This presentation of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Music Foundation. The purpose of the FHS Music Foundation is to provide support and aid to the instrumental, choral, and non-performance music programs at Frederick High School and to those current and future students who participate in such music programs. To donate or for more information about how you can support Frederick student musicians, visit fhs-music.org/fhs-music-foundation/. And we are back at it here at Frederick High School.
Next innings.
Bottom of the sixth, excuse me. Alex Clapp up to bat.
On a very windy day.
It's gotten pretty windy, but I think it's still nice, so the wind's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's kind of pleasant, kind of cools you down a little bit.
Yeah, still the 80 degrees that we're loving here.
That pitch will be low and practically in the ground.
The one thing I like is these guys never give up.
Absolutely. They keep going no matter what the score is, no matter how long the game's taken. They just keep at it to the very end.
That was a great eye by Alex. That was an okay pitch.
It was a little low. But you have to give credit to Ramirez. He's been pitching this whole game. Clapp now able to jog to first.
Yeah, man. Yeah, in my opinion, that would have been a good pitch. Because he got walked. But also on my mind, that's a terrible pitch.
Flynn getting ready to bat. Yeah, those pitches can be hard because, I mean, for Clapp, that was amazing because he was able just to walk to first, although I'm sure for Fort Morgan, that's not necessarily what you want, as you don't want to really give up just free bases. Flynn with the bunt.
That was a nice tag.
Flynn's able to get to first. Clapp couldn't quite get to second before being out. Zabudio up to the plate.
Yeah, these guys don't look tired. They look like they are
Good eye by
like
Zamudio.
have more energy than the third inning.
Zamudio doesn't react as he can see the pitch is a little outside there.
They're taping their pitches a little bit too much in this inning.
Yeah, Fort Morgan's had some pitches that haven't really quite gone their way, but that's definitely good for Frederick.
Yeah.
As Zamudio anticipated that ball, although it'll go to a strike. The count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, this game is going through really good. Staying it was 2 hours and a half.
Pitch came high about Zamudio's eye level. Be the third ball.
This is way better than the meat game. Can you have a
And
top?
once again, the pitch was high. Zamudio able to jog to first, so Frederick so far has gotten two players able to walk to their bases, and so now they've got people on first and second.
Yeah, number 7 looks like he could hit a dinger in this game right away.
That would be pretty cool. Rosati, that is. That pitch came high to the outside. 1-0, foul count. Or not foul count, excuse me, the ball count. Comes, almost hits him in the ankles. As Frederick was looking to try and steal third base there, but quickly retreated back.
Yeah, that's the smartest option. But if you really want to steal, you can just steal.
Another strike there. Yeah, stealing bases can be hard. You got to read a lot of things, and there's a lot of technical things on whether you can actually steal or not on that specific play. But even just the act of stealing can be tricky on if you can make it, and trying to read, whether it's a risk you should take or not.
Like seeing that sign on the batter, like saying, don't steal.
Yeah, they're kind of telling them, like, hey, wait a minute, relax. Which is cool as they're looking out for their teammates. As, he understands that the players are trying to, do what's best for them, but they also know kind of how the pitch is going for himself. And so he's able to they're kind of able to, like, teamwork it there.
If this was an MLB, you would have been fine for stepping out of box warm up for your next hit.
And that'll be a strike.
That would have been a ball.
Rosati's not too happy about that.
If I were that coach, I would challenge it.
And they will take a timeout. I would like to take this moment to shout out GSA. This presentation of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the students of Frederick High School's GSA. In GSA, we seek support to students of all gender identities and sexual orientations as we work together to find community and common cause at school. We meet on Thursdays from 3 to 4 and would love the chance to get to know you. Please see Mrs. Buchan for more details. I'd also like to shout out Anime Club. GBN is a proud partner of the FHS Anime Club. At the Anime Club, we are dedicated to fostering a love for anime. Whether students are veteran anime watchers or totally new to it, everyone is welcome to come watch anime with us. The Student-Centered Club meets the first and third Friday of every month, and reach out to Mrs. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman with any questions or how to join.
Yeah, the closing pitcher, he looks like he could throw a perfect game if they were up 1.
We've got a new pitcher in here for Fort Morgan, number 3, Romero. A different Romero. Oh, is that 13? Might be 13. Aguirre. And that is 13, so Aguirre is Fort Morgan's new pitcher. It's really cool to come see your own high school and how they play, as you know many of the kids' stories. For example, Fisher, he and my brother have grown up quite a lot of their life together, so it's definitely fun being able to see him out here as kind of like a childhood friend of my brother's, and that's super cool. Or Clap, he's in my science class, and man, it's just, he's such an awesome kid, so kind, and definitely very smart. So yeah, it's just super cool to be able to come see your own classmates, your own friends, siblings' friends, friends of friends, whoever it is, just people of your high school playing baseball, and you're able to know a little bit more about them.
Yeah, with Devin Zadell. My dad used to work with his dad.
Yeah, that's very cool. Fisher will swing with a strike on that one. Yeah, and Zadell's another great example. He also played with my brother in basketball. His 8th grade year, I believe, and then the first 3 years of high school. So definitely super cool and lots of stories there. Fisher swings again.
Yeah, it'd be so surprisingly if he struck out because he had a good day with batting.
And he will swing again. That'll be Frederick's 3rd out. And we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community.
Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell real estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
The Frederick High School Music Foundation is a foundation that is created by the music department and by the music teachers. They strive for success and want to help out the community in their own ways. They encourage students to join the music foundation, so if you feel like you want to help out with the community or get involved with concerts or any other music-related activities, please reach out to Mr. Thomas, who is the band teacher, or Mr. Liss, who is the orchestra director, or if you feel like singing, reach out to Mr. Brown for information.
Welcome back to Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the 7th inning. Score is 2-2. Definitely had a good game here. Obviously the score reflects it, but it's kind of been back and forth.
It was a lot of good hits.
Yeah, that's for sure. As Frederick is warming up here, Silva still remains pitcher.
Yeah, last year there was this great guy on our team. His name was Bryce Conifer. He had a great energy, playing for a team. A lot of home runs that day.
Yeah, Bryce Connor is another name you would have seen a lot last year. Was starting quarterback for football and then saw him on varsity baseball. And a very sweet guy outside of it, sports as well.
Yeah, so was Chris Baum and Zach Waltner.
Yeah. Silva's pitch will come right over. Gets an immediate strike. Baker up to bat for the Mustangs. And he's able to connect on that, sitting at left field. Gets on first. Now up to bat, number 5, Cario. As he will be looking to bunt them, but the pitch will come higher than he was anticipating. So unable to succeed in that would be first strike. He's able to bunt it, but it goes right into the fence. Count 1-1. Silva's pitch. Tried for a third bunt that time. Able to connect on practically all of them, but not able to get it in the direction he's hoping. Count moves 1-2.
Yeah, and he's saying from both these teams, get to end this game, no matter what.
And he's able to get his another bunt. Able to actually successfully get it that time. Silva's pitch to second base is unsuccessful as it goes far to the outfield. For Morgan's able to get players on second and third base. As finally that ball will be rallied up to avoid any further movement. Definitely not the outcome you would have wanted, but not the end of the world. Still lots of opportunities here. Frederick will take a timeout here. We'll be right back on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal at Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the 7th. And right back after the timeout, Silva remains pitcher. Fort Morgan was able to get a good hit out towards the right side of the field immediately. And Fort Morgan's third baseman was able to hit home plate, making this game 2-3.
Yeah, the other pitcher was way more better than Tiger.
Well, it all just depends. You know, they've got their different strengths and different weaknesses.
Now, as I said that.
And that pitch will go to the outside there. Fort Morgan able to score again. This makes it game 4-2.
A 2-run difference.
As able to take his time to clear off the home plate there. Not an impossible situation here for Frederick, but not a great one either. Silva taking that moment to breathe a little bit.
That was a good hit.
And Rivera hits that a little left of center.
And
Rivera steals second. For Morgan now with players on second and third base.
As I said before, you don't want to chip your pitches to the batter.
Keller up to bat for the Mustangs. Frederick will take another timeout. And we will be right back here on the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money, and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community.
Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
GSA is a gay straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnston's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they are best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food.
Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the top of the 7th inning. Fort Morgan Mustangs are leading 5-2. And after that timeout, we had a switch for pitcher. We've got Jackson Flynn now pitching for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, I've seen this guy pitch before. And he had only walked 4 guys this season.
2-1 is the foul. Excuse me, I keep wanting to say foul count. 2-1 is the count. That'll be hit right field.
That might be gone.
And that gets a very far back fence. Fort Morgan gets 1.
Oh, it might be an inside park
And
homer.
2 people to hit home base. With another on third.
Nice celebration on the guy that got home.
The parents are very excited now for Fort Morgan. Nice pitch there by Flynn, able to get a strike. That one came flying, but a little high. Big moment here for Frederick as they look to try and get 3 outs so then they can be on the batting side to see if they can make a comeback, and that pitch will be outside.
Yeah,
That
also.
comes flying above his head.
Yeah, I just love being out here calling these games with Zoe here.
It's really fun, and I love being able to broadcast these games. And it's definitely been a pleasure to be with you, Hunter. I've never been able to be on mic with you before.
It was a fun experience being on mic with a girl.
Little discussion there between the ump and Fort Morgan's coach. Not really sure what they're discussing about, but it looks like whatever it is has been resolved as coach will send signals to his players. Pitch will come a little bit high, about eye level, as Aguirre is up to bat for the Mustangs. That'll be a good pitch. They're straight on and coming in nice and fast. Agri swings at it, able to connect, but it'll be a foul ball as it comes right about to the dugout. Frederick's dugout. Flynn able to get another strike there.
Yeah, you guys should vote for Zoe for GBNEs.
Yeah, speaking of that, GBNE's voting. That pitch comes a little high. Fort Morgan Mustangs like to steal it. First baseman isn't quite able to get to second, although Keller is able to hit home. Meanwhile, Frederick gets an out. Score moves 8-2. Yes, but speaking of GBNEs, the ballot is out on Frederick High School's Golden Eagles Broadcast Twitter and Instagram page. If you just go to Frederick High School Golden Eagles Broadcast Network, it should show up there. It's just voting for different types of categories to highlight people and the work they've put in these past 2 semesters. So yeah, make sure you go to the link and vote.
And plus, I'm not a 4th semester guy. This is 1 semester.
Yeah, that's okay. Even if you only participated 1 semester this year, there's still for more. You know, this is my first semester here, part of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network, but I'm just happy I jumped in. You know, I'm having a blast being a part of the team, and better to join even just 1 semester of the year and then be able to do the full year the next than just not be able to join at all. As Flynn's pitch will be on outside there.
Yeah, second round voting starts before finals. And I'm one of the nominees for one of those.
Yeah, so make sure to go put in your votes.
Or vote for me for Flying Eagles. You never have to.
Good pitch there by Flynn. 2 strikes.
1 strike, 10 inning.
That'll be a foul ball that goes right to the Frederick dugout.
Yeah, 8-point difference. There's not like a way to come back.
DeVilla connects on that. It goes to the Fort Morgan, near the Fort Morgan dugout. Fisher's not able to quite catch that, so that'll be a foul ball. That keeps DeVilla alive as he comes back up to bat. He'll swing at that.
Oh.
Flynn goes to catch it, unable to do so. But he's able to pitch it to Fisher, and that'll be their 3rd out. As they'll make a switch here. And we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagles broadcast.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out, get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch. And they're best known for their skillets and like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well cooked, and served. Google rate roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have super to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number 1 priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food.
214th Colorado. Be sure to check them out.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell.
Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. Just over 42 years as of. Make sure to watch for the Zadell real estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't rely on Zadell Realty.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network. We are at the bottom of the 7th inning. Fort Morgan Mustangs lead 8-2. Villani is up to bat for the Golden Eagles. Looking to try and score here. And nicely done there by Villani. Good read. He'll walk to first.
Yeah, Devin Zadell trying to get it to just a 6-point game.
Yeah, definitely just trying to chip it all off. You know, you can't, obviously, there's no run that's worth 6 points, but just doing what you can to chip away at those points. That pitch is low. Devin will motion to Golden Eagle on first base to kind of, you know, stay put a minute. Don't get too excited.
Almost hit him in the eye.
Yeah, he was able to dodge out of the way, though.
Now, the only time I saw someone get hit is when Fort Morgan was batting. But that was really it. We only talk about this game for a while.
Good curveball that'll come over the plate. Be a strike. Count now 2-1. Not Fury. Zadell will swing at that. Unable to connect.
Let's look at that back color he has. Now he could.
Oh, that'll come and almost hit Zadell in the butt.
Now it's like a 1-4. But that wasn't ball 4.
I believe that was ball 3.
Yeah.
The pitch comes in. Outside the play, and there's Fury, and there's the 4th ball. And Zadell will run to first.
Yeah, we're trying to act a little bit professional here.
Riley Faulkner up to bat. He bunts it. Nice, able to get himself to first, and the bases are loaded. Great opportunity here for Frederick.
Yeah, that pitch was a great playoff pitch. But it's not even in the season.
Yeah, they still got quite a few games before playoffs.
But then, Frederick's ranking, they wouldn't even make it to playoffs.
Well, we just have to see. There's enough season left that kind of keeps it exciting because you don't know what could happen. Bowen up to bat. Argure still pitching for Fort Morgan. That pitch will be far outside.
Yeah, these fans been great tonight.
They have been. Now it'd be a strike. Bowen is anticipating a ball, but good curve by Aguirre. And Bowen will swing on that one.
If he tries to bunt, it will be a 3-out inning. And that would have been mostly game. Pull off pitch. Okay, I agree with that call.
Count 3-2. Anything can happen here.
I'd say it was an okay count.
And he'll swing at that. He'll go hit the fence, but
Almost
able
saying
to keep himself alive here.
almost saying the golf cart.
Pitch comes in. Bowen will swing at that. Unable to hit it though. He'll strike out. And I will hand the mic over to Wyatt as I have to head out, unfortunately, to go to my practice. But here's Wyatt Morrison on mic.
Hello, all. As you heard, Zoe had to step out for the rest of the game, so I will be filling in for her. And now the count is 1-1 for
Up high, ball 2.
count right now is 2-1, as Hunter said. He is gonna swing, and that's out a little bit to the left of the box there.
For ball 3. Check swing doesn't even count. Inside out.
And this is gonna lead us to another out for Frederick.
No, wait, that's 2 strikes.
Oh, that is. Thanks for the correction, Hunter.
Now this is a 6-point. This is a 5-point difference.
Yes, that is correct. Fort Morgan did take the lead at the in the last half ending.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a mountain visit. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're probably talking to the catcher and the rest of the team out on the field, trying to make a strategy and see what they can do with the rest of this game.
Yeah, there's always a closing pitcher when you're up by 6.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for Frederick so far. We've been tied up until
Right
the
about
top of
now.
the 7th ending. It's top of the 7th ending. When Fort Morgan did take a huge lead on us.
Now they're trying to catch back up. I was totally surprised about that. Because I saw a big lead by that. They wouldn't try to get caught up. But now they're trying to catch up big time. That really can't happen, like, on a 1-out, bases loaded.
It's going to be a strike for Frederick.
Playoff pitch on the way. Playoff pitch.
Be right outside of the box there.
Up and
Bring up a ball for Frederick.
now it'll take it to full count. 3-2. What a hit.
Yeah, there was some nice contact there. Went flying down around just left of center field. That's 1 run for Frederick.
Looks like Devin Zadell scored.